who was the first big comedian to find you or say, hey, you're pretty good, open for me?
Mitch Hedberg.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did you hook up with him?
Cincinnati.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I had gotten into a sweet spot in Cincinnati where Greg Warren, who was kind of the guy before me, had already left P&G and was out on the road. And so I had kind of taken over like running the open mic night and kind of managing the local scene. And because of that, I got to cherry pick the weeks at the comedy club of who I wanted to work with. And my home club, Go Bananas, I mean, the guy just had a nose for it. Like he was booking Geraldo, Attell, Gaffigan, like all the guys on their way up. And I was a huge Stephen Wright fan.
Yeah,
and so
we love Stephen Wright too.
Yeah, and so he showed me a clip of Hedberg, who everybody had been kind of talking about, but I'd never actually seen him. And I was like, please let me work that week. And so I emceed for Mitch. And then the next week I was supposed to MC in Dayton, Ohio, but the headliner canceled. So they asked Mitch if he wanted to stick around because he was already in that part of the country.
Right.
And so I worked with Mitch 2 weeks back to back. And we hung out. We went to the movies. We went bowling. We played putt-putt. I mean, it was crazy.
Did you drugs with him?
No, no.
Did he try to
knew
get
I was
you to?
straight edge.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
he knew. Like that's what I loved about him.
Yeah.
Is for all his demons, he could tell that wasn't my scene. And at the end of the night, after hanging out all day, there would be a point where he'd go his way and I'd go my way, and it was never weird like that.
Right.
And then he was like, "You want to come to North Dakota with me in February?" And so I was like, yeah, I do. So I would, for the next 2 years, I took vacation. My vacation from Procter & Gamble would be whenever Hedberg asked me to go.
Oh, really?
And my coworkers would be like, yeah, I'm going to Jamaica during my during my vacation. I'm like, I'm going to Grand Forks, North Dakota.
But that's great, because the reason why I asked is because the first time I saw you was with Bill Burr. Yeah. And which was huge because Bill Burr was just, becoming a superstar at that point.
Yeah.
And you guys were out together. And I thought that's pretty solid because he doesn't like anybody.
Oh, man, that week was the most fun.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. We had the best time the whole week.
He fun to hang out with?
Yeah.
Because I've hung out with him. Like I hung out with Louis a couple of times. And I wouldn't use the word fun to describe Louis. Not fun. He's just, he's so intimidating, mostly because he's quiet. And you feel like the whole time I'm there, I'm like, this guy hates me. This guy hates me. It's just how I feel. I feel the entire time. And I'd feel the same way about Burr. I just feel like the entire time, no matter what I did, he'd still hate me.
I've gotten to work with Gaffigan a decent amount lately.
Yeah.
And I felt that way at first with him.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he thinks I do a good job, but I don't think he looks at me as like a friend or something.
Right.
And then he's like, we just, he'll call, or text, how's it going? Or, send me a nice Christmas gift or something. And I'm like, oh, he does like it. Yeah. Bill Burr has never sent me a gift. Yeah.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I just
but Bill is more Bill now than he was back then. It's almost like the stage has like that's who he is off stage now, and I don't feel like I felt like the stage used to be like an amplification of him.
Yeah,
and now like again we go back to autographs. He was on The Mandalorian, and my buddies run the biggest autograph group. Like they run like the back room at all these cons and stuff.
Right.
And they were like, can you get us Bill Burr, for all of our Mandalorian stuff? And I was like, I'll reach out to him. So like I left him a voicemail and he calls me back and I was like, hey man, how's it going? He's like, so what am I gonna be like signing lightsabers or something? Like he was like instantly on stage. And I was like kind of like that,
Yeah, he's like that all the time.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Carmen, do I need to take a break?
No, not necessarily right now, but soon.
I just looked at the time and I can't remember if I had to take a break or not.
No, you're good right now.
All right. Josh Sneed is here. Josh is going to be at Side Splitters all weekend long, and one of my favorite comedians. Very funny and very like I always say, if you lived here, we'd probably be best friends.
Oh man, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, it really does mean a lot because I know the people you have on this show. So for you to say that, it means a lot.
Yeah, no. I just feel like
you picking Josh over Bobby?
No. I mean, Bobby's never.
Sneed, I don't think you should.
No, there's no breaking the number one.
Oh, okay.
There's no breaking. I'm just saying, Josh would be he would be in our group for sure.
Do you like to sit around a lot and not do much?
Absolutely.
See, you should try it. It's fantastic. Yeah.
How's the t-shirt company going?
It's going good.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4 brands. We've got Major League Baseball players licensing and It's fun, It's like
which was just you and your buddies started making T-shirts, and then all of a sudden, that's wild.
And it just became a real company. And then now, because I'm a glutton for not having any free time, we bought into a indoor baseball facility in Cincinnati and like rehabbed it, and now I'm tasked with making it successful. So that's on the plate.
You are doing all the things that I hate. Baseball?
Working?
No. I just am I'm sick of baseball. For some reason my life just took a turn. Such a strong Yankee fan for so many years, and then one day I was just like, I don't like baseball anymore. And I hate Cincinnati. Oh. Yeah, I only because my one time there was just a terrible experience. It was I don't know, I had to drive to Kentucky to get food, and it was just, everything closed at like 8:00. It was just a weird place to be.
Yeah, that's how it used to be for sure.
Yeah. And it was no fun, and then I went there for that big thing that the radio station does, the fireworks on the water over there.
Yeah,
that was too much.
You didn't like that? That's
a
big deal. Yeah, that's like 500,000 people.
Yeah, it's really. I'll tell you one thing that was really cool is that it's between two bridges, right?
Yeah,
and like two suspension bridges, and you're on a boat and you're out there, and there's all these million people out there on the water and on the land, they're watching the fireworks, and the chopper guy for traffic, because they still had traffic in a helicopter at the time, he would go under the bridge. He would be there, and they'd be like, you can't do it, and he'd like kind of teeter, and then he'd fly under the bridge with the chopper. I don't know, I just thought that was the coolest thing.
That is cool.
Very Mission Impossible.
Yeah. It's a super Cincinnati thing.
Yeah, right.
Well, when they come back, I'll rinse the taste out of your mouth.
We'll get it. It's been 30 years, so I'm probably due.
I think the Bucks might be coming to Cincy next year.
I would do that. I would take a road trip.
All right.
I would take a road trip. That's the other thing. And then the only place to get food after 9:00 at night is that place where you put spaghetti on your chili.
Skyline?
Skyline, yeah.
There's a Skyline around here.
Yeah,
there used to be.
It's gross.
Maybe St. Pete or something.
There is one. I've seen Clearwater or something
you
like
can
that.
get Grater's ice cream, too.
What is that?
It's the best ice cream in the country.
Man.
I did radio up in Louisville, and I used to go over to Ohio. Just go across there and do some stuff. But yeah, it was cool.
Bucks are playing the Bengals next season in Cincinnati.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Let's go.
I got season tickets. Come up, man.
I would come up.
Bring the circus on the road. Look at
Canhead. How would he fare wearing Bucks gear to a Bengals game?
See, I'm not afraid of that.
No, we're chill, man.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of that in Cincinnati. I'm afraid of it in Philadelphia.
Maybe Steelers, but even Steelers we tolerate.
Yeah,
but that would be the one team that's like you're gonna get some. It's fine.
Okay, all right. I would do that. I would go down there. We should try to. See, the problem is you can't get back here to do the show, but I would love to do that. More road trips to go see Bucks games.
Yeah.
I was in Publix the other day, and my phone rang, and it was Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I went, "What?"
You thought they were calling you to kick?
Yeah, because the Steelers play here this year, and they were like, "We saw you get tickets, whatever, mostly for the Steelers." And I said, "Yeah." I said because they were trying to sell packages. I go, "I got to be honest with you, it's probably just going to be 2, but I'm definitely going to go, but I don't need 10."
Did that hurt to go to Bengals games all the time?
It's I take my kid, so I try to keep the mindset that I'm there to hang out with him.
Yeah.
I've tried to stop letting sports. The problem with football is like if you get that emotionally invested, it's 7 days before you get that's what I love about baseball. Right? It's a rough game. They play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Football, I'm stewing on it all week.
Yeah. We deal with Gio being in a bad mood sometimes when the Bucks lose.
Well, what was this year like? Like here in Indy, where you start out and you're just like, we might win the Super Bowl this year, and then you don't make the playoffs.
They were chanting MVP by week 2.
Yeah, people were putting money on Baker for MVP for sure.
I accepted it the last probably 3 weeks. I'm like, okay, this is not going to work out. So I was able to kind of ease into the suck, which was a lot easier.
Yeah, I mean, we also been dealing with injuries a lot, so it was kind of like, I can't believe we played this well through injuries. It was going to catch up to us eventually.
Yeah, but also Gio for Mike Evans, he was like, for him to get 1,000 yards, he only needs 240 yards per game. He can probably do it.
And Evans was like, he's like, I've only had a 200-yard game once in my entire career.
Yeah.
He's like, they think I'm going to do it for 4 weeks straight. It looked like Joe Burrow was wanting out of Cincinnati there for a minute because he's been a little bit of a head case.
Yeah, it's like a real mental health issue.
Yeah, whether he's going to play football.
Oh, my
weird.
It's going to be the next Andrew Luck. Yeah, but my kid loves Bucky Irving.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I made the mistake of getting him into collecting. So he's like deep into cards right
Right.
now. And so I tell him, I'm like, you have to pick players that are good or you think are promising, but aren't the guys that everyone else wants. Because everybody wants to collect Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge cards, right? But you need to find the Cal Raleighs that are just, you know, somebody you can collect. And so Bucky Irving has become his football guy that isn't Joe Burrow or Jamar Chase.
It's so funny. I always wonder to people outside the market what they think of the Buccaneers, because when HBO did Real Sports, or what's it
Hard
called?
Knocks.
Hard Knocks. They did it here, and I asked the guy, I go, what is the rest of the country thinking about watching the Buccaneers? Like, it's great for us, we love it, but I mean, he's like, well, you know, if you're a fantasy football guy, Mike Evans is one of the top guys that you're going to want. But I just often wonder if those players resonate with people outside the market.
I mean, Baker Mayfield, like, I don't know how you guys feel locally, but I was always pulling for him because I felt like he got a raw deal in Cleveland, and he just seems like a good dude. Like, he has a good sense of humor. Like, he's one of the few athletes that you see when he's acting, he's like a good actor.
We've met him a bunch of times. He's been on the show a couple times. He's awesome.
He seems like
he's exactly what you would expect and want him to be. He's that person.
Yeah, I mean, I love. And then was that a real quote about Stefanski? And I saw it online, but now you can't even tell what's a real.
Yeah.
I bought him a gun. Baker Mayfield. I don't even know him, and I bought him a gun,
and he loved it.
Yeah,
he's like, this is awesome.
If you were here, Josh, you'd get a gun.
Yeah, you probably would. Well,
I got to meet Canhead. I'm gonna keep going back to that.
I have one gun for all my years. I had one gun, a snub-nosed 38 drop gun that somebody gave me, and I kept it in the nightstand. And then my wife got pregnant and had a daughter, and then I bought 8 more guns that one year, and I didn't even realize it. Like, I just started collecting all these guns, and I realized it's because I'm having a daughter now. And then when Baker had his baby and it was a girl, I was like, you need a gun. You need to get a good gun. So I got him a 50 caliber Smith & Wesson handgun. So in case the guy gets away and hides behind the neighbor's refrigerator, he could still shoot him from his house and clear everything out. Yeah.
Didn't they engrave his number on the handle?
Number 6 on the handle.
Come on.
Yeah. Shark Coast Tactical, they do it all.
Yeah.
Who are you with this weekend? Do you know? Do you have anybody of your friends?
My buddy Mark Shalafoo is featuring. I'd take him out on the road whenever I can.
Yeah.
Very, very funny, and he helps me a lot with writing. Helped me write this new special that came out. So
when hold on, I gotta back this up. You have a new special come out?
Yeah, it's on Amazon.
I know
now.
this, but
it's
I
called
forgot.
Fat Ryan.
Fat Ryan.
Yeah.
And where did that come from?
I tell the story on there, but basically, like, there's a lot of YouTube comments that on almost all my videos that say I look like Fat Ryan Gosling. And so I talk about that I'm trying to be more optimistic when I read stuff like that,
right?
You know, versus pessimistic. And yeah, that's where it comes from. I wanted to initially it was going to be called Fat Ryan Gosling Separated at Girth, but we had to edit it for legal reasons. So.
And when you are putting out a special these days, are you like, is anybody going to see this? And I don't say this in a bad way. I mean, because you're one of my favorites. But there's so many places to put out specials now, and Amazon, YouTube. You never know where you're gonna land. Netflix.
Yeah, like the crowd work thing has become such a huge deal because the clips are so small and digestible.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a double-edged sword because I feel like it breeds a bad comedy club audience person. Who
people think they're
supposed
helping.
They think that's what they're supposed to do, and I'm like a storyteller. So. I think that's why I've never done late night because, when I do like a headline set, like I feel like it's a 50-minute set and not 10, 5-minute bits. So the specials do better for me because it's like meant for someone to take in as a special.
And are people watching it? Is it doing well?
Yeah.
See, that's great. I would never know. I totally forgot that it was even out there. Now I have to go backtrack and watch it. But there's so many things to watch on so many different channels. I get so confused and I miss out. I feel like I miss out on everything.
Well, I think that a lot of people don't watch specials in their entirety because a lot of times when they're on YouTube and it's free, a comic will just chop it up into the small clips, and so you see 10 small clips, and you're like, I've seen the special, right? And so because this one's still, is $10 to watch it, like I haven't chopped it up into a bunch of clips because I want people to go buy it. But once it gets to where it's moved over to some sort of free service, that's when I'll flood the internet with little clips from it.
But you're also talking to a guy who came in just a few months ago and was like, have you guys seen Dance Moms? This has been over for like 6 years.
I do come things late to the party, but Dance Moms is a great show.
Oh, yeah. It's fantastic.